That's better. All right, so I'm gonna wait for a few people to come on here before I get talking, but welcome. If you're watching this not live later, pretty excited to share with you guys what I've got going on here with this HHC. It's super, super cool stuff. So hang tight. A little ginger beer. All right, so we have a new cannabinoid coming to market that just hit the market called HHC. HHC is gaining a ton of popularity right now due to the fact that it is not a THC and it is not a Delta THC or any of that stuff to where it falls under any regulation of total THC for hemp. With that said, because of that, HHC is gaining a lot of popularity because it is not in such a regulated side of the hemp market, is the easiest way to say that. The cannabinoid is virtually, they're comparing it to Delta 9 THC as far as potency goes, which is really cool because that's what people are looking for. And now you're able to give that to them with the HHC. So basically what we're looking at now is a new cannabinoid that just hit the market. There's a few players in right now, a product on the market, and there's currently only one or two suppliers. One that I knew of that was supplying most of the market. Prices were a little higher than I anticipated. Also, they would not allow anyone to resell any of the HHC or distribute it or anything like that. So, as you can guess, the market price was dictated by one group of people that owned that business that was creating this HHC product. So when that happened, people jumped in, but a lot of people couldn't afford to buy a liter at a time for $10,000, $12,000 a liter. And that's kept a lot of people out of the HHC market. Makes sense. It's normal business, which was what the goal was, and I understand why the goal was that. But I don't agree with it, and I don't have to agree with it. And you guys know me well enough now that if I want to do something, I'm going to find a way to get it done. And we have done just that with HHC. The exciting thing to talk about with this HHC is the prices are going to be affordable, more affordable, and a little more reasonable for bulk purchases such as liters and multi-liter product. So if you're a manufacturer and you're making HHC products or you want to make HHC products, I recommend reaching out to me. You're more than happy to compare your prices, but I promise you're going to be much happier with mine. Also, with that said, we're creating the ability for everyone to get into the market that wants to get in, that has a brand. And we're also offering private label, white label with HHC products. And we're also partnering with certain people that we're selling the HHC for, so to speak, that will also be helping them move their products they're making as well, if they want us to. So if they're making something different like chocolates or drinks or whatever, we will be able to guide you to those proper people. And if you work with us, I'm working on to where you'll be able to get a little bit of a discount on manufacturing as well, so that you can get into this market. Try to keep the minimums lower with the carts and the gummies and things like that on our end. That way, again, everyone can get into this market. I really believe in this HHC product because I like that it can go into states that are total THC, and we don't have to play this Delta 9 gummy game where it's got all this CBD in it and other cannabinoids, and then you got the Delta 9 being, still like 6 to 10 milligrams. So now we can make HHC at, 20 mgs, 30 mgs, 25 mgs, whatever you guys want in the gummies. And then we can also do the carts, and then that way people can get this product. So anyways, that said, you do have a new HHC guy. It's me. I'm that guy. We're going to be doing the capabilities of up to 500 liters a day within the next 6 weeks. And that's what we're ramping up to right now. And that's all going to be done in our lab in Denver. So that's going to be our main focus as far as in-house cannabinoids. And I really am excited to bring this to you guys. I know that a lot more people will be able to jump into this, but they couldn't and they wanted to. And so that's the biggest complaint I was getting, which set me on this journey to basically have our own HHC so that no one can dictate what I'm doing with it. And there's nothing wrong with the company that's doing that. It's a business move and it makes perfect sense. They probably spend a lot of time and money on this. But with all business, there's competition, and that's exactly what I intend to do. So super excited. Super excited. Let me know how I can help you. Yeah. If they're selling HHC carts, they're not getting them from me yet. We haven't started producing them. So we start officially producing them next week. And that'll be full throttle. We'll be able to do plenty of carts, plenty of gummies. Right now, our liter capabilities is going to be around 30 to 50 a day. But I definitely would like to allow you guys to get in at a bottom price. So I'm going to do, for anyone who saw this video and reaches out in the next 14 days from today's is it the 9th? Let's call it today the 9th. So anyone who reaches out in 14 days from the 9th, you're going to get a discount. And I'm going to honor that moving forward as well. So first come, first serve, jump on now, get into the HHC game. I really want to push it. I think that the industry will do really well with this product. It's definitely going to be something that is going to catch on quick once it hits, shelves everywhere. So help me help you, and help me help the industry, and help me help you help the industry, and help me help the consumers as well get what they're looking for, which is something like HHC. So my understanding, and don't quote me on this, I've been told based on the data that I have read and the consultation that I've taken that this should not pop up on a drug test either. So that could be totally fucking huge. Totally fucking huge. And that's the stuff to get excited about. We're breaking the barrier, the legal barrier between hemp and cannabis that they tried to create, which is euphoric effects, which is why Delta 9 is illegal. So creating these euphoric effects in other ways, getting the same or similar effect legally is hopefully going to open the door for full cannabis legalization, or it just makes us realize that all this is really bullshit because it's just one cannabinoid that's banned. Just one. So make any sense. But much love to everybody. I appreciate you guys watching. As always, I'll ramble for hours. But HHC is the future, and I am the new HHC guy in town. So hit me the fuck up. I will sell you stuff cheap and high quality, and you don't have to worry about getting price gouged anymore. There is a market for this. Let's flood it. Later.